that you can keep it aside. If it's very well and no issue, you can just keep it aside and look at other dimensions of life. If this is trouble, our entire focus will remain on this, isn't it? So, inner engineering is that kind of a process. There is a powerful system called Shambhavi, where it is given in a seed form. It is a planting that you do and slowly evolves within you. Millions of people, this is one thing I'm proud of in my life is today there are millions of people, men and women. In the morning if they close their eyes, tears of ecstasy are flowing. I think this is fantastic. People ask me, Sadhguru, what's the greatest thing you have done? I said, tears. Tears of love and ecstasy are flowing. That's a great word.
Thank you so much. I think our time is up, but Sadhguru, we want to thank you for this evening. On behalf of Visionary Women, we also want to donate to the Girl Child Project of Isha Foundation. And if you have 2 minutes to talk about what you're doing to help the status of girls, young girls in India, we would very much appreciate it. And Shelley, I'm going to put my shoes on and please join us.
I think a little bit of video was there in the introductory video about the rural India, the programs that are happening. I don't know if you saw that, like a 70-year-old woman is playing a game. You saw that she's throwing a ball or something. So this is a movement we started about 17, 18 years ago. And today, the next event is coming on 9th of December. I'm there for that event and over 10,636 men and women are participating in the event, that is, as players. Over 150 to 200,000 people will be there as spectators. The people who are playing are just ordinary men and women, especially women in rural India have never played a game in their life. After they're probably 7, 8 years of age, they never played a game. But now they're coming out and participating in a public tournament in front of everybody, it's on the television and ministers and celebrities are coming there to give prizes for them. It's an exhilarating experience for them. One thing it did was, it leveled out many differences of lines of religion, caste, creed, we leveled it out with these simple games. And in our schools in rural India, in very remote places, we have schools where at least 43–44% of the students are first generation going to school. In this right now the average school-going children, about 61% are girls. Because in our schools we have made sure the girls are safe, there are proper bathrooms for them and there is a culture where they are respected and not made fun of and there are small things about biology which is the basis of our birth, but unfortunately we think it's some kind of funny thing. These things we have leveled out, we've created different culture in the schools, so the parents feel very comfortable, their grown-up girls going to school, in this kind of school where the atmosphere is healthy. So this we are trying to bring, and we've created 12 schools where we incubate teachers, and we've adopted over 4,600 schools, government schools, and we are operating in them. This is making a big difference for the girl child because first thing I do is, we make our people committed volunteers to go and visit the bathrooms. How are the bathrooms kept? Because bathroom decides whether the girl goes to school on particular days of the month or not. The quality of the bathroom decides whether she goes to school or not. And if she doesn't go to school on those few days, next day when she goes, it's a kind of a joke all over the place. It's like… it's very unfortunate, but this happens. So, first thing is, when we adopt a school, first thing is, I send most important people in the organization to go visit the bathroom. I don't care how the classroom is, how is the bathroom? It is important. So as simple as it seems, when you don't have it, it becomes so important, These are simple things, but when they don't exist, how significant they become. Whether that particular girl goes far in her life or just gets trapped in some limited situation is determined by the quality of the bathroom we provide there.
Yes.
So this is the kind of change, there's a lot more to be done, but with whatever resources we have, I'm keeping the volunteers, I'm not just a guru, I'm a slave driver.
We've been delighted and honored to have you with us this evening, and we want everyone in the audience to know that the proceeds from tonight's event are going to the Girl Child program that we are delighted to be able to support.
So give me a minute. So we must understand this, what we call as human life is just a certain amount of time and energy. As we sit here, since the time you came in, all of us are 2 hours closer to our graves. Yes, time is… it's not time ticking away, it's our life ticking away, yes? We are mortal life, limited amount of time. This is our time on this planet. We are a generation of people who are empowered like never before. No generation ever in the history of humanity was empowered the way we are empowered. Our ability to communicate, our ability to do things in the world. So we have the possibility that we could become the greatest generation ever, or we just sit by and let it flow, because if you sit also time goes, if you sleep also time goes, if you create something wonderful time goes, if you don't do anything time goes.
That's right.
Yes? Time is not stopping, nor can we roll it back, nor can we slow it down, nothing. Our life is just going away. This is our time on the planet. We must make this the best generation ever. For this we need consciousness. We need to identify with something bigger than our body and our brains. Only then we will do something fantastic, because we have the necessary tools of technology in our hands. Today if we speak here, we can speak to the entire world, which was never before possible. Please, let's make it happen.